bap, a roll of the snare, and then a ting ting boom, and that's when the bass starts to fill the room. My lips shaking, my muscles quaking, the words just fly out. And then the people start dancing, and this is a war dance, my friends. This is no quassa quassa. They start shouting out the words in cadence before I can even think of them. But when I do find them, I street sweep this social scene, and I let them know how I feel, because you know the band is on a good one tonight. We got a rhythm with more shake than the samba, more rattle than a maraca, and more roll than a rave. And then comes wave after wave of a reverb-soaked melody that seems to hit your pores and leave your flesh wet just long enough for you to get the scene, because we're the kind of band that won't stop. You see, I'm standing on my soapbox and I start to shout. My hair whips around, it hits me in my eyes like an invisible driver, making me sing my heart out to the point where it runs out the door at the memories of the girl I never had, running hand in hand, the one I'm thinking about and singing about, seeing a shrink about because I've been drinking about this. I've been seeing her with her autumn auburn hair, her summer rose lips, her cold winter shoulder, and that spring in her step that she seems to circle me and leave me breathless. And I see her in the back of the room, and it kicks that soapbox right out from under me and leaves me hanging on to her very thought. And then the band freezes, because this is where shit gets heavy. The snare rolls in like machine gun fire, but my words are the ammunition. Because where the pen is mightier than the sword, my words are bolder than ink. And it makes me think that you are in the crossfire, getting hit by every shot. But rap, bap, I took off my ruby-colored lenses long enough to see you for who you really were. But rap, bap, I took you off your pedestal and left you hanging on my very thought. But rap, bap, I walked the Jericho mile to get to you. But rap, bap, I spent months worth of days, worth of hours, worth of weeks, worth of seconds, worth of minutes thinking of you. But rap, bap, I like what I saw. But rap, bap, I cut you some slack. But rap, bap, you met me in the middle. But rap, bap, it was time well spent. And then the band kicks back in, and that wave after wave of reverb-soaked melody comes back just long enough to wash you of whatever job shit I just laid on you. And just as soon as that, the band ends. And it's time for you to leave. But I hope that in the process of that song, something hit close, so close to home, in fact, that it went through your pores and entered your bloodstream. That way, when the feeling comes rushing back, it comes from your heart and goes straight to your